Good evening. I would like to begin by thanking President Moorhead, Provost Hu, the university, faculty, staff, for allowing me to share some words at today's commencement ceremony. And to my family and friends who have supported me endlessly throughout the last 4 years, thank you, I love you, I couldn't be here without you. To the graduating class of 2025, we did it! I'm so thankful for the opportunity to reflect on our experience during our time at this institution. We know that the arch, the symbol of the University of Georgia, represents 3 pillars: wisdom, justice, and moderation. I would like to offer an alternative interpretation of the arch, what this symbol has meant to me throughout my 4 years at this university. Friends and family of the graduates, I challenge you to ask any student at UGA what is the #1 rule of the arch. We would all tell you, don't pass through the arch until you graduate. For whatever reason, this folktale has engulfed campus culture, so much so that on any given day in North Campus, you will always see students swerving around the arch to avoid tempting fate. You hear so many stories at UGA that you must avoid the arch, or else. However, I want to challenge this idea. What if, rather than avoiding the arch for our entire college experience, we've really been passing through it? Of course, I don't mean this literally. I'm definitely one of those people who leave a 3-foot clearing between me and the arch at all times. Rather, I mean that we have this symbol, a symbol that represents what I believe to be the greatest institution in the world. And by embracing all that UGA has to offer us, we are metaphorically passing through the arch and opening up an entire gateway to opportunities to better our futures. I urge you, as we sit here preparing to become alumni of the University of Georgia, to consider this question: in what ways have you passed through the arch? What have you done at this institution that has developed you as a student, as a human being, and made your life so much richer? Allow me to share a few of these moments that I think we all have experienced. We passed through the arch when we took a tour of this university. Thanks to my visitor center tour guide, I realized how impressive the University of Georgia was, and I decided that I had to apply. We passed through the arch when we opened our acceptance letters to see fireworks dancing across our computer screens. Whether we were freshman admits or transfer students, we felt like we had been welcomed into a community, a legacy, a tradition. We passed through the arch when we went to our new student orientation. I was petrified. I remember how campus felt so big, and I felt like I would never find my place. But then I listened to the orientation leaders share their hearts during the One UGA segment, and I felt a sense of peace wash over me, knowing that so many people in so many different walks of life had passed through this university. They'd found their way, and I would too. We passed through the arch when we got involved in UGA's many clubs and organizations. For me, it was the Student Government Association. In my first 3 years of college, I was a member of First Year Forum, as a freshman, then as a peer leader, and then as co-director. In this organization, I simultaneously learned to become a servant leader in my community, and I found a family. We passed through the arch when we became national champions in 2021 and 2022. Go Dogs! Experiencing that adrenaline rush was like none other, and it cemented our legacy here at the University of Georgia. We passed through the arch when we took part in experiential learning. For me, this was when I participated in study abroad programs in Oxford and throughout the UK, stepping outside the Georgia life I've always known and broadening my world perspective. There are so many ways we've all passed through the arch, so many ways we have all grown at UGA to reach this point today. So we've established this idea of the arch being a gateway, but let's talk about the pillars of the arch. Of course, the ideals of wisdom, justice, and moderation are so important, but to me, the pillars of the University of Georgia are the people that make the place. I would not be the woman I am today, standing right here in front of you, if it were not for the wonderful human beings that I have crossed paths with. Just as the pillars support the arch, My people have supported me throughout my entire college experience. From my first year Odyssey seminar freshman year to my public relations campaigns course this semester, my professors have been sources of wisdom and guidance as I walked through my academic journey. I could not be more thankful for the diverse perspectives they have offered to my education. Because of them, I feel equipped to walk into the professional world, knowing that I always have people in my corner to lean on if I need them. Next, I'm thankful for the whole network of Bulldogs around the world. From my Oxford professors who have grown to love UGA and American football, to the alumni that I have been able to connect with, to my coworkers at the State Botanical Garden of Georgia right here in Athens who always encourage me, I have learned so much from my conversations with the people connected to our university. It means so much to have people who I can look up to and who are demonstrations of achieving one's postgraduate dreams. I've learned that Bulldogs really are a special kind of family, and most importantly, we have each other's backs in the real world. We understand the dedication and the pride that come with being a Bulldog, and we recognize and uplift each other whenever we can. Finally, my peers are the people who have been the foundation of my time here at UGA. Whether it be coming home to my roommates and sitting on the couch debriefing our days, to having intellectual debates with my classmates in my public relations cohort, to serving the Athens community with my student government friends, I have experienced the beautiful friendships that UGA can offer. No matter what your journey here has looked like, I encourage you to take a moment to thank the people that got you to today. We couldn't be here without the support of those who push us to be better, the pillars and the foundation of our personal arch. As I finish here today, I want to leave you with the picture of the arch as a whole. The arch is a story that encompasses the people, the place, the experience, the adventure, the education, the growth, all of it wrapped into one iconic symbol. When you see the arch, or you hear the name of the great University of Georgia, I hope you feel a sense of pride. Pride not only in belonging to such a great institution, but pride in yourself. Walking through the complex journey of college is not an easy endeavor, but you are all here at the precipice of your undergraduate careers. Wherever you go next, I hope you feel a sense of pride that you are capable. You are enough. You are worthy of this celebration. You are worthy of all of the joy and emotions that come alongside being a college graduate. Whatever the trials have been to get you to this point, you have overcome them. I am so proud of you, and I hope that you are proud of yourselves too. As we move our tassels across our graduation caps tonight and officially become graduates of the University of Georgia, I encourage you to reflect upon your experience here. Together, we have learned, researched, advocated, served, struggled, laughed, adventured, and become national champions twice. We are better because of this place, and we are better because of these people. I hope that you will take all that you've learned at the University of Georgia and go forth into the world and pour good into it. Remember all that you have been through and all that you are capable of. Finally, we can actually pass through the arch, and we can look back and see how far we've come and how the gateway was really open to us all along. Thank you, and go Dogs!